Hey everyone, welcome back to Block Update Day, your daily Minecraft news podcast. I'm your host, and today we've got a brand new Java Edition snapshot to talk about. Minecraft 26.2 Snapshot 8 has arrived, and while it doesn't add a giant new biome or a crazy new boss, it does make some surprisingly important changes that could affect almost every player. Plus, beds just got a little more fun. Let's jump in. Our top story today is graphics. Mojang has officially changed the default graphics API from Voting back to OpenGL. Now, if you're not a technical player, don't worry. Here's the simple version. When Minecraft draws everything you see on screen, it uses a graphics API. For a while, Mojang had been experimenting with Voting, a newer graphics technology that can potentially improve performance on some systems. But in Snapshot 8, Mojang says OpenGL is once again the default option, while Voting is now labeled as an experimental. The setting will automatically reset to default for all players. Mojang says Voting still works well on many systems, but it may cause instability or performance issues on others. This is actually a pretty big deal. If you've been following the recent snapshots, you probably noticed a lot of Voting-related bug fixes and crashes. Several earlier snapshots contained fixes for Starbucks crashes, GPU issues, and rendering problems connected to Voting support. So Mojang appears to be taking the safer route for now. Voting isn't gone, it's just moving into the experimental category while they continue improving. Next up, beds. Yes, beds. The humble block you've been using since your first night in Minecraft has received an update. Beds are now slightly bouncier in Java Edition to better match Bedrock Edition. Now, before you get too excited, this doesn't mean beds have become giant trampolines, but it does mean Mojang is continuing its effort to make Java and Bedrock behave more similarly. And honestly, any excuse to jump on a bed is a win. Let's talk about sulfur caves. If you've been following the Chaos Cube snapshots, you probably noticed that sulfur caves have become one of the biggest features of the entire update cycle. Snapshot 8 changes how sulfur caves generate when they reach the surface. Now, if a biome is exposed above ground, it can generate with all of the features normally found underground. That means players exploring the world may discover even more dramatic sulfur landscapes without having to dig underground first. It's a relative small change on paper, but it could make exploration a lot more interesting. The sulfur cube also received an update. If you somehow avoided hearing about sulfur cubes over the last several snapshots, they're basically the stars of the Chaos Cube update. They can also absorb blocks. They can change behavior depending on what they observe. Some are hot, some are bouncy, some literally explode. And now Mojang has added another protection. Sulfur caves that contain a block are immune to damage from magma blocks and other sulfur cubes containing magma blocks. That should make interacting involving hot sulfur caves more predictable and prevent some frustrating situation. For technical players, Snapshot 8 also introduces a new sulfur cube hot damage type and update to make multiplayer publishing commands. These aren't changes most players will notice immediately, but they're important for map makers, server owners, and technical creators. And finally, bug fixes. Mojang fixed several issues in this snapshot, including bots occasionally remaining visible after being broken, a problem where the snapshot key wouldn't work correctly when assigned to a mouse button, and some visual issues involving baby snow foxes and snifflets. As always, these fixes may sound small, but lots of little experiments can add up to a smoother game. So what's the biggest takeaway from Snapshot 8? This update feels like Mojang moving from feature development into polishing mode. The major Chaos Cube feature are already in place. Now we're seeing balancing, bug fixes, compatibility improvements, and refinements as Minecraft 26.2 moves closer to release. And honestly, that's usually a good sign. That's all for today's episode of Blot Update Daily. If you enjoyed this show, be sure to come back tomorrow for more Minecraft news, updates, and community discoveries. Until next time, keep mining, keep building, and maybe go bounce on the bed for science.